Do you want to leave it in our hands? You can go take a piss.
No, I do not want to leave this
handle
room.
things.
I'll
take
guard it
that
for you. I'll guard it.
Nah, Metallica was sick, man. They were. They still are. I don't know. I can just kind of,
Yeah.
We'll buy you beers, Drew. I promise. I only work up at the camping store.
Do you?
I do.
Do you? In Burleigh?
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
I'm only around a corner, man.
Do you?
I will bring you some beers.
What's the latest in camping trends?
Tell us about the
love
riddles
it.
you got to deal with.
Look, I keep my work and pleasure separate from my fucking...
You work and you rock,
from my...
There's nothing more rock and
podcast.
roll than eating like a raw fish that you've just fished out of a lake. It's true.
camping. I don't
No,
do
man.
I don't do a lot of it.
Yeah, camping.
I love it. I love it. I've been watching Bear Grylls lately and just getting right into it again.
Yeah, no.
Have you seen that show Alone? Have you seen Alone?
No.
Dude, you got to get a loan, right? What they do is they take 10 people, they put them out at Vancouver Island, like the fucking total wilderness of Vancouver Island. There's fucking bears, all sorts of shit. They got to stay out there for as long as they can, completely alone. They film it themselves. They film
Alone, but 9 people.
completely alone. There's 10
In
people.
separate areas.
You got to
10
watch it
people
alone.
in separate areas. They're completely alone. Completely alone. They got cameras.
Yeah.
And they got like 10 survival items they can bring with them, and they got to stay out there for as long as they can. And the winner gets like $100,000 or $500,000 or something.
Fucking doesn't sound
I
like
love that
much.
stuff.
There's 2 seasons. It is one of the most amazing shows you've ever seen.
I will grant him he is onto a lot of sick
Yeah.
TV shows.
I've only seen it a few times, Naked and Afraid.
Yeah, it's just like that, but
Okay.
they're completely alone.
Seen that, Stu?
I haven't. I've
Naked-
been
have you seen Naked and Afraid
I haven't seen
XL?
Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid XL is where they take past contestants of Naked and Afraid and they put them all out there together. But they're in different spots and they got to try and meet up and start
Naked.
together.
Nude.
They're all completely nude.
Yeah.
That's how it works. But like they all just have these clashing personalities and they can't just fucking get along. It's
Of
brilliant.
course they would. That's straight away.
Yeah.
That strikes me as too much sunburn cream. I'd be fucking burnt to a crisp within an hour.
You
There's
wouldn't last 2 minutes,
I
yeah.
would not last nude in any environmental situation.
I was talking about this on the weekend. When was the last time have you ever taken your balls and put them in the sun? Or when?
You know what? You know what?
probably
And
haven't
all the
done that.
questions I've ever been asked of anyone in my whole entire life, I've never been asked if I've put my balls in the sun. Fuck no.
Is that a challenge?
It's
or?
a true. Well,
Dude. I can't even put my
do
stomach
it
in
and
the sun.
do it.
I've
And you
never even put sunscreen on my balls.
Put your
Let's
balls
put it that
in
way.
the sun.
No, you don't
Have
wanna do
you
that.
put your balls in the sun?
Yeah. I've dangled them out the side. I've dangled them out the side, and I
For
realised.
what reason?
Well, you
Why?
don't understand.
I don't. I can't. I'm a redhead. I'll never understand. How could I understand?
Well, see, we take it when we feel the sun on our skin.
You're talking about everyone else but redheads. When we as people who aren't redheads put our hands in the sun. Yes, continue.
For those of you that don't know, Stu's a ginger cunt.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Burr says it best. Oprah Winfrey goes, "Oh my God, being a mother, it's like the most difficult job in the world." Bill Burr says, "Really? I thought repairing a roof when you're a wet redhead in
Yes,
summer
it is.
was the hardest on earth."
I've never put my balls in the sun. I
Yeah,
never
well,
would. I never would.
I mean it because
His balls are more pale than
the
his
sun
regular
hits your
skin.
skin. You just don't even feel it anymore. You get your balls out in the sun, right?
Yeah, you see.
Well, it's secluded.
I know
Don't
where this
do
is
it
going.
near
I
any
know where
schools.
this is going. I know where
And
this
you
is going.
feel it.
Near any
You
schools.
feel it. You feel it, and you remember it.
I know where this is going because that's if I
don't-
take my shirt off, that's the same effect on my stomach. It would be the same.
Right.
So I don't even need to take my balls out.
It might
If I
even
took
be
my-
worse.
Oh, dude, it would be. It'd be horrific. It'd be horrific.
Can you give it a crack?
Can I give it a crack? I went to a tanning salon once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
How'd it go?
Yeah.
Was
No,
it before they took that photo? Then?
Yeah, I was before I took that photo.
Yeah?
And actually, you know what? It kind of, I guess I did have my balls out in the sun.
Yeah.
And an ex-missus of mine's like, you can get some colour in your skin. I'm like, oh, probably not, but yeah. And
More redness.
You're not that white.
no,
man.
I'm not because that's the parts, like you said, that are always out in the sun. So, and then I went and they reckon like the time limit, I can't remember, but it's like, someone who's like fucking olive skinned, who's European can do like 8-9 minutes, right? And they put me in at like 6. And man, fucking holy fuck, I was burnt.
Yeah.
I was fucking so fucking burnt. And it took
Why?
why? I don't know.
I don't know why you would
there's
do
two
that.
times in my life.
Have you ever seen a tanned ginger person?
I know, but you live your life and you like that, and you just go, man, I got to fucking try it one more time. And there's only two
live on the
times in my
Gold
life
Coast.
I've been that burnt. I remember as a kid, I was burnt that bad because I didn't wear any sunburn cream back in the 80s. That's how it was. And and then it was that time. Fucking holy fuck, I was
Before
burnt.
30 plus.
That was before 30 plus, man. That was before 30 plus. That's right. That's right. It was. So yeah, maybe technically, no, I haven't had my balls in the sun. I wouldn't do
There are
it.
redheads getting out there though. B. Durbridge, surfer.
I've seen some tanned redheads, but they've had to really work for it. One guy said to me once, no, there was this gardener at this job I used to work at, and he was a ranger, and he was fucking so brown. I'm like, dude, how do you do it? And he's like, oh, mate, I have to gradually, do it over an hour, 2 hours, and over summer I fucking, gradually ease my fucking skin into it. But I mean, he looked like Leatherface, the motherfucker. Like, he was older.
Motherfucker's going to end up with some crazy
Yeah,
skin
for
cancer. eh?
sure. For
Wow.
sure. No, you just don't.
Who's my mate? An Indian bloke I know. I can't think of who he is right now. An Indian guy I know, like not even very dark skinned, but he doesn't get a sunburn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you'd still get a sunburn. He's
Maybe
like,
you
never.
do. Maybe you do.
He claims never.
Never. Fuck.
Never.
No,
ever.
he's pulling your chain. It's just
gotta be a
different
sunburn.
effects, I guess.
Yeah,
But how do you know?
we don't.
Yeah, exactly.
we
Yeah.
don't.
I didn't know either. I
I've
thought,
never put my balls in the sun.
Yeah, but yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
Well, clearly I'm starting to be a bit of a
You are,
authority in this subject.
You are.
It would sound that way.
Yeah.
It would sound that way. No.
All right, fuckers. You drank my last beer. Put it there.
Dude, thank you. So
We're going to go get a six pack now. And
bring it back.
I've already got one in the car. Warm.
So the song we're going to let you listen to is a song called Disco King. It's got nothing to do with dancing, and
or David Bowie.
or fucking Kevin Bacon. It's
All right.
It's about Stu's balls in the sun.
We do love all of those things, though.
we do all of those
Balls
things.
in the sun,
Album
David
cover.
Bowie.
Kevin Bacon,
Kevin Bacon.
Balls in the Sun.
Balls in the
Maybe
Sun.
that's the title. Maybe we'll change the self-title to just Balls in the Sun.
Why not?
Why? Why not?
Okay, this is what you have to do. What's that band that have that metal band that have a great, they always have good videos. Damn it. Damn,
Which
you
metal
never
band?
heard of them.
Great. It's so-
Aussie, Melbourne, something like Parrot.
King Parrot.
Oh, King Parrot.
King Parrot. Am I right? You love them
They have
because
cool videos, yeah.
Cool
They do
videos.
have good
and
videos.
And Toddy's a great guy.
yes.
Yeah, Toddy's a good.
Oh, I love him.
But you want us to do
Come
one.
on, you've
want
met
us to
Toddy
put
before.
it
Everyone
on
knows
for a
Toddy.
video.
But I challenge you,
Right.
right? The video you make has to match the city we're in some way. We don't give a fuck about stuff. We do care about stuff. We do, we take the piss.
My balls will
That
probably end
video
up being in the sun.
has to not be too much. We have to
Is it
love
just
it
a GoPro
forever.
on Stu's balls in the sun for,
Yes.
for four
Just
and
like a
half
3
minutes?
minute, just like a 3 minute fast track, just over 10 hours, but just fast forwarded. Just what could happen.
Who wouldn't watch it?
Who fucking wouldn't?
No one's done it.
I know.
I bet actually maybe they
I
have.
mean, if they explode at the end, I think a lot of people will watch it. Yeah.
Well, fucking, they probably would, man. They probably would.
All right, so March.
Well, we're working on it.
Just
March.
do
We
it.
don't, we don't have
December.
dates.
I
We
said
don't have
March
dates.
this
Just
year.
do it.
March, so that'll mean probably we'll play a show by November next year, I reckon, if they're on
I
our
reckon
clock.
January.
Yeah, no, we're shooting for about February. I'll meet you in the middle.
Good.
We have 5-year goals.
We have big, long-term,
We'll make it happen.
long-term
Good.
goals.
Good.
Thanks for having us on,
All
bro.
right. Who you want to thank?
The song Wagon Wheels for
Yeah.
showing me that country and western
Yeah.
hits 80 million hits and Metallica only hit 4 million.
And if that can get 81 million,
Then
your Nuts in the Sun can get it.
At least,
Yeah.
at least.
I'd like to thank you, Drew, for your last beer.
Yeah, thank you, Drew, for having us. And that's about it.
And wouldn't it be funny if you did put some nuts out in a video and it made 80 hits? 80
Here we
million
go,
hits.
man. This podcast is going to go down.
I think
Just that
80
one-
hits is a win.
I'm honestly saying it because
I know you're
you've got
fucking honestly
nothing
saying
to
it.
lose. We've got
I have a lot to
nothing
lose. I have my dignity.
Look at
I have
me.
my balls to lose. I have a lot to fucking
His
lose.
Tinder profile.
Yeah,
with
I
the
have a
fucking scar.
lot to
I'm only
lose.
saying it because look,
Do you still think you have dignity?
yeah, it's true.
there are lots of bands out there and they're all doing stuff and they all fall away. You'd understand, Stu. Fall away because the popularity. Who knows?
But
They didn't put
cancer
their
of the
balls in the
balls,
sun.
is it worth
But
it?
if you've got a chance, you're coming back.
Is
coming-
cancer of the balls worth it? That's the only question I'm
your
asking.
chance to be noticed again? How would you do it? In what way? In every aspect.
Do I
needs
need
to be,
people to remember me by, that was that dude's balls? That's how they'll remember me. That's how I'll go down in history.
Could be someone else's balls, dude. Hey, it could be other people's balls.
There you go. No, it'd be cheating, but
Stunt balls.
stunt balls. Like a stunt double balls. All right, let it go.
Hey, had heaps of fun. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Drew.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Much appreciated, mate.
Oh yeah. Oh, still going, are you?
And
You had fun?
We did, man.
I did.
We did. We had lots of fun drinking
good
your beer.
times.
All right. Over and out. All right, and that's it. That's another episode 136, I do believe. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. It's a big week this week. We Are Podcast has come to the Gold Coast again this week, and I decided not to go. It was a bit of a scoop. Just didn't want to. I was invited a couple of weeks. I've been... But in the last minute, I just felt like I didn't want to go. I don't know what that is. I felt like I was giving a lot, and other people were receiving from my giving. So if that explains anything, that's why I'm not at We At Podcast this weekend on the Gold Coast. Great event though, put together by good people. But I don't know. I'm old enough now to realise that if you don't feel right about something, and if you're living good, you're living honestly, and you're not getting anything in return for your favours, then what's the point in supporting something? I don't do anything for free anymore. I'll do things for people that I like for free. But everyone gets one chance. And that's the way I live. Now, that's the next thing. Here, hey, listen. Coming up right now is the new song from Derail.